Neon buzzing like a hornet's nest above the corner booth. I was running my mouth on cheap whiskey and a little too much truth. I let my pride get loud, turned a joke into a spark. Then I stormed out like I meant it, kicking gravel in the dark. I sat in my truck, hands shaking, watching smoke curl off a dark. Thought about all them back roads we survived, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart. Ain't no trophy for a tough guy when the good times end too soon. So I killed that engine, took a breath, and aimed back at that room. I'm walking back in, boots on the wood, swallowing my I was right like I know that I should. If I gotta bleed a little ego, I'll do it with a grin. Bartender, line 'em up, put it on my tab again. We ain't too far gone to laugh it off, amen. I'm buying the first round, I'm back with my friends. Saw your face when I pushed that door, like a storm cloud broke in half. Couple heads turned, somebody whistled, somebody tried not to laugh. I held my hands up, boys, I'm sorry. Hell, I got ahead of me. You shook your head and pulled me in, like quit being damn dumb and sit with me. Now the jukebox is spitting out a Randy rodeo song. We're talking over each other like nothing ever went wrong. I'll take the bruises of being humble over lonesome any night, 'cause the only thing worse than losing is winning a barroom fight. I'm walking back in, boots on the wood, swallowing my I was right like I know that I should. If I gotta bleed a little ego, I'll do it with a grin. Bartender, line 'em up, put it on my tab again. We ain't too far gone to laugh it off, amen. I'm buying the first round, I'm back with my friends. Raise them high to the ones that'll tell you when you're wrong, to the ones that'll still be there when your pride's gone. Here's the saying, it's simple, keeping it real. I'd rather mend a fence than die on the hill. I'm walking back in, boots on the wood, swallowing my I was right like I know that I should. If I gotta bleed a little ego, I'll do it with a grin. Bartender, line 'em up, put it on my tab again. We ain't too far gone to laugh it off, amen. I'm buying the first round, I'm back with my friends. I was digging through a drawer in the back of the desk, old pay stubs, a pocket knife, dust in a mess. Found that dead little flip phone I swore I threw away. Still smell like Marlboros and a heat wave in May. Hit charge and it flickered like a porch light at dusk. Screen lit up, time capsule rust on the truss. One new message dated back when I was too damn caught. Hey kid, it's your dad just checking in. Heard you're running hard again. I know we left some words unsaid. I just wanna say I'm proud, alright. If you need me, I'll be here. Back then I let it ring, I let it go to the tone. Figured I'd call him tomorrow when I got home. But tomorrow turned to hospital lights and a Monday rain, and I carried that silence like a ball and chain. I've been playing tough in every bar in this town, singing about leaving, never letting slow me down. But that little I'm proud cracked the concrete in me like the first good cry you don't fight to keep. Hey kid, it's your dad just checking in. Heard you're running hard again. I know we left some words unsaid. I just wanna say I'm proud, alright. If you need me, I'll be here. There's a pause in the middle where he clears his throat, like he's trying to swallow what he never wrote. And I hear him in that quiet more than any prayer. He didn't have the tools, but he tried right there. So I'm sitting on the tailgate, stars over the field, letting 30 seconds heal what years wouldn't yield. Talking back to a ghost through a cracked old speaker, but somehow it don't feel weaker. Hey Dad, it's your kid, I finally listened in. Yeah, I've been running hard again, and I'm sorry about the words unsaid, but I heard you say you're proud, alright. And I needed that right here. Hey kid, it's your dad just checking in. If you need me, I'll be here. Smoke still hung like a curtain at daybreak. Sun came up on a blackened line. Boot prints in the powder fence post bent naked, and I swear I heard the whole place sigh. I stood there in the driveway, coffee gone cold in my hand, trying to name what wasn't there. Then I rumbled down the county road, dust and diesel in the wind, like a prayer that had some wheels. Here come the neighbors with chainsaws and casseroles, coolers full of water, gloves and no work gloves. No big speeches, just a nod and a you hold up. In the middle of the ashes I remembered what love does. Mrs. Palmer set her pie down on my tailgate, said eat honey, you're gonna need the strength. The McCoy's already pulling wire and straightening gates, like it was just another fence. We couldn't halt till our arms were shaking, sweat made rivers through the sud. Somebody laughed when my hat brim caught on a half-burned lemon. For a second it felt like June. Here come the neighbors with chainsaws and casseroles, a church band clanging like a hymn in the back of a truck. No one asks what it costs, no one keeps a ledger close. They just show up in the smoke, and that's more than enough. I thought I had to carry this all by myself, stand tough like this land always told me to. But out in that gray with their hands in the wreckage, I saw my town come shining through. If the wind ever rises and the fire finds us again, I'll still be scared, that's the truth. But I know what comes after when the night's done burning, and that's y'all breaking through. Here come the neighbors with chainsaws and casseroles, hands on my shoulder, eyes that won't look away.